Today we're going to show you how easy it is to make custom hard covers. These are the custom hard covers where we take a sheet of paper, wrap it around the cover and make the finished cover complete. So we'll show you how to go about. There's two components that's necessary. You need our hard cover. This is what we call our nude hard covers with the duo strips already in place. And this is where we have the spine completely finished, and the rest of it, of course, is ready to be lined with your printed cover. The other thing we need, of course, is the printed cover itself. So what we've done is we've printed this cover here on 120 GSM digital stock. We've put a light laminate on top of it so that it's durable and will wear well. And then we've put a sticky back material on the back so that we can stick it to the cover and make the finished cover. So the first process is we simply lay our printed material upside down. We peel back the release paper off the sticky back. And as you can see now, this is very sticky, which it needs to be if it's going to work well on your cover. Next thing is just to slide it to the back position on the DuoPod, and that's what we've done. Line it up neatly to the side and to the top so that it's nice and square. We then simply take our cover, and what we do is we can place it on these small ledges that are on the top of the DuoPod and line it up against the green position here on the front cover. So we place that on top like so, make sure we're lined up correctly, and we are, and it's just a matter then of dropping that down onto your cover material like so, and pushing it into the sticky back, moving your cover away from the DuoPod, and now we're fine. Just push it down all over so that we get a nice adhesion, and then it's good to use our folding bone just to make sure that all around the spine edges is that it's pushed nicely into the adhesive. So we just work that down like so. Okay, now if you have a look, you'll see that it's absolutely squarely located all the way around. All the edges are perfect. They should be 25mm overhang on all edges. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to cut these corners at 45 degrees and leave just a little bit 5mm tag on the edge here. So we take our corner cutter, which is part of the DuoPod system, and it has this section on here with a raised portion. It just sits on top of the cover, drops, pulled back on the corner, and it will stay in an absolute correct 45-degree angle. So we take our knife, cut it like so, and there we have our first corner cut. Next thing, we do the front corner like so. Okay, down with our knife, and there we go again. We simply then turn the cover over, end for end, do the same, the other two corners, like so. There we go. And finally the top edge corner, like so. So there we have it. It's all ready now to turn the edges in. Now there's a little trick involved with that, but it's not difficult. We simply pick up our cover, we hold it firmly down on the deck, we rotate it over so that we make sure that we get the sticky back or the adhesive tightly sealed around the bottom edge of the cover. Hold it up against the front edge here of the DuoPod, and then we place it in the slide here, a groove, and what that does is it just forces that up nicely. Take it out, and using our fingers We just run along the front edge there and we get a perfect turnover. Okay, we do the same with the top edge. Simply firmly on the deck, rotate it over, up against the DuoPod, rotate it forward into the slide or into the groove, pull that forward. Again, with our thumbs we can just go over the folded section, mainly along the edges, and we see there that we now have that well pressed in location. Take the folding bone, again make sure it's pressed into the spine area, so that's worked neatly, both top and bottom. There we have it. Then we just need to turn in the left and right hand corners. So this is quite easy, but there is a technique involved. Take your thumb and just push that corner ear around the edge of the spine so that it covers or is nice and firmly pushed into position there, and simply rotate that with our hands over the top, and there we have that done. We simply turn it end for end and do the same again. Rotate that over. It's always good just to have that coming back on a slight angle so that it gives us a really nice corner. And there we go. And there's our cover complete. So we can see when we have a look at it, the corners are absolute perfect, nice and tight and very neat, and that's as good as you're going to get. It's perfect basically. So there's our finished cover. Quite a good idea to make sure that we get good adhesion across the front. Like so. And if we check our cover, absolute perfect result. There's our personalised cover. So it literally just takes a few minutes and we have a complete, professionally finished, custom made hardcover.